So I am the curriculum coordinator for the K through 12 theater, music, and art in the Woburn Public School Systems. We are thrilled to have you here today to celebrate the arts. I just want to give you a couple of housekeeping. There's a schedule out in front of the auditorium of all the performances. We have all the artwork in the main foyer. We have an instrumental petting zoo over in this classroom on the side. And in the cafeteria, we have interactive art projects that you can work with the elementary, middle, and high school folks. And upstairs on the second floor, we have all the music teachers awaiting people to go up and talk to them and learn how to play instruments. And then the Woburn Public Media Center also has an open house, and you can tour a studio that's just sort of like Channel 5, Channel 4, Channel 7 that you see in Boston. Thank you very much for coming, and I'm going to introduce Mr. Jack Tully.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Tannerfest. Up here, I don't know if you can see them, but this is the Woburn Public Schools Youth Band. In our band program, our saying is that we band together, and nowhere is this more apparent than the youth band. We have students from every grade 4 through 12 and from every school in the district. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to one of our amazing youth band instructors, Mr. Dennis Brunel, and we're going to play a song for you called Up, Down, Rock. Hope you enjoy. Thank you very much. The next song we're going to play for you is called Galactic Raiders. Okay, thank you. Now we're going to turn it over to Mr. Steve Turcott, and our next song is called Sapo Kururu. All right, thank you. As I said before, we have every grade represented here from 4th grade through 12th grade. So some of our folks up here in 4th and 5th grade, this may be their very first concert, their very first introduction to the Woburn Public Schools band program. So if you're a 4th or 5th grader, I'd like you to stand up, take a bow. Round of applause. All right, in addition to our elementary school students, we have middle school students and high school students that volunteer their time to mentor in our youth band. So if you're a middle school or high school student, please stand up, take a bow. All right, this is going to be our last song. I hope you enjoyed our performance. This song is a youth band favorite called Band Room Blues.
Thank you.
have our next performer for you. Please welcome Sophia Moylan on the marimba. Okay, folks, right now we have the combined Kennedy and Joyce Middle School Band. Give them a round of applause. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to our wonderful Mr. Steve Turcott, and we're going to play our first song, Pinata.
Guys ready? So last note of steps and leaps. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. Here we go. Pinata.
Okay, thank you very much. Our next song is called Guardians.
Do it really fast. It sounds like a velociraptor. Sure, it's so far. Percussion, are we ready? We feel good? Okay. Remember, pause at 8, do tempo for 9. So really quickly, we had a concert on the 11th, and our students in basically 4 weeks resurrected a song from the beginning of the year, learned 2 new pieces of music, and that was one by the great composer Adrian Sims. So this band has worked extremely hard. It's just an awesome event, and we're happy to share our music with you. Our last song is called Tadpoles. It's our contribution to the frog song cycle. Right? Sabakururu, tadpoles, and then frogs. So let us journey to the vernal pool. You guys good?
Thank you.
Okay, folks, for our next order of performance, we have the Woburn Memorial High School Concert Band. Give them a round of applause. Okay, here we go. We're going to play our first piece for you. It's called Inspiration Fanfare. This one's called Frogs. Okay, that was a song about frogs, and our next song is about trains. So this is The Great Locomotive Chase by Robert W. Smith. Okay, I hope you enjoyed our performance. This is going to be the last song for the concert band. It is called Blue Ridge Reel. All right, folks, just a little bit of technical difficulties. So I've been told to tell some jokes. So a guy walks into a library, and he goes up to the librarian and he says, "Yeah, I'll have a cheeseburger and an order of fries." And she says, "Sir, this is a library." And he says, "Sorry, I'll have a cheeseburger and an order of fries." We have brushes? Everybody ready?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brian Gilberti, and I am one of the music teachers here at Woburn Memorial High School. Why, thank you. The WMHS Acappella Choir will be performing next. They will sing an arrangement of two songs originally written by Stephen Foster. Mr. Foster is considered by some to be the first great American songwriter. The two songs are titled Some Folks Do and Song of All Songs. Please give them a big round of applause. Some folks do.
Some folks like to study, some folks do, some folks do. Some folks like to die, but that's not me or you. Some folks get gray hairs, some folks do, some folks do. Doing for their cares, but that's not me or you. Long live the merry, merry heart that laughs by night and day. Like the Queen of Mirth, no matter what some folks say. Long live the merry, merry heart that laughs by night and day. Like the Queen of Mirth, no matter what some folks say. No matter what some folks say. No matter what some folks say.
As you walk through the town on a fine summer's day, the subject got caught. You have seen it, I dare say.
Up on fences and railings, wherever you go, you'll see the penny ballad sticking up in a row. The titles to read, you may stand for a while, and some are so odd they will cause you to smile. I noted them down as I read them along, and I put them together to make up my song. Old songs, new songs, every kind of song. I noted them down as I read them along. Old songs, new songs, every kind of song. I noted them down as I read them
Singing in chorus, an a cappella choir teaches students how to sing in harmony with others. It is a Tannerfest tradition, however, to give seniors an opportunity to perform a solo, to give them an opportunity to show what they have learned about singing. So up first, please give a big hand for senior Finnegan Horton performing My Way.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Yes, it was my way.
Next up, please give a big hand for Chorus President Mia Poncia performing Never Enough.
I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never, never, never enough, never, never, never enough for me, for me, for me. Oh, the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never, never, never enough, never, never, never enough for me, for me, for me, for me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, another talented senior. Please give a big hand for Abby Ships performing Your Song.
traveling show. I know then. This is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. Now you're in the world. I sat on the roof and kicked off the moss. Well, a few of the verses, well, they've got me quite cross. But the sun's been quite kind as I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do, well, you see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is what I really mean. Yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up, please give a big hand for Chorus Vice President Kira Doherty performing When We Were Young.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. But if by chance you're here alone,
moment before I go, 'cause I've been by myself all night long, hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie, you sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. I was so scared to face my fears, 'cause nobody told me that you'd be here. And I swear you moved overseas. That's what you said when you left me. You still look like a movie. You still sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. It's hard to admit that everything just takes me back to when you were there, to when you were there. And a part of me keeps holding on just in case it hasn't gone. I guess I still care. Do you still care? It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old. It made us restless. Oh, I'm so mad I'm getting old. It makes me reckless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song when we were young.
All right, next up, please give a warm welcome to senior Jada Stewart performing Fighter.
thinking that you were true. Guess I couldn't trust, called your bluff, time is up, cause I've had enough. You were there by my side, always down for the ride, but your joyride just came down in flames, cause your greed sold me out in shame. After all of the stealing and cheating, you probably think that I hold resentment for you. Oh no, you're wrong. Cause if it wasn't for all that you tried to do, I wouldn't know just how capable I am to pull through. So I wanna say thank you, cause makes me that much stronger, makes me work a little bit harder, makes me that much wiser. So thanks for making me a fighter, made me learn a little bit faster, made my skin a little bit thicker, made me that much smarter. So thanks for making me a fighter. Oh, 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 hey, yeah, oh, never saw it coming, all of your backstabbing, just so you could cash in on a good thing before I realized your game. I heard you're going round playing the victim now, but don't even begin feeling I'm the one to blame, cause you dug your own grave. After all of the fights and the lies, guess you wanting to haunt me, but that won't work anymore. No more, it's over. Cause if it wasn't for all of your torture, I wouldn't know how to be this way now and never back down. So I wanna say thank you, cause makes me that much stronger, makes me work a little bit harder, makes me that much wiser. So thanks for making me a fighter, made me learn a little bit faster, made my skin a little bit thicker, makes me that much wiser. So thanks for making me a fighter. How could this man I thought I knew turn out to be unjust, so cruel? Could only see the good in you, pretended not to see the truth. You tried to hide your lies, disguise yourself through living in denial, but in the end you'll see you won't stop me. I am a fighter, I'm a fighter, I ain't gonna stop. There is no turning back, I've had enough. Makes me that much stronger, makes me work a little bit harder, makes me that much wiser. So thanks for making me a fighter, made me learn a little bit faster, made my skin a little bit thicker, makes me that much wiser. So thanks for making me a fighter. Thought I would forget. I remember. Yes, I remember. I remember. Makes me that much stronger, makes me work a little bit harder, makes me that much wiser. So thanks for making me a fighter, made me learn a little bit faster, made my skin a little bit thicker, makes me that much smarter. So thanks for making me a fighter.
Next up, please welcome chorus librarian Nora Burke performing One Perfect Moment.
I'm not working out, I'm really okay. I'm totally chill, or I will be someday. 'Cause I'm so near the top, there's so many mountains to climb. There are plans to be planned, drills to be drilled, 'cause this dream that I've dreamed is becoming fulfilled. And I plan to enjoy it, but right now I don't have the time. Fade in on Campbell, an average teenager, almost grown. Close up on average, greets from the average life she's known. Now zoom in the lens on the rest for friends as she stays alone, doing the work, getting it right. 'Cause I know we'll have to be practically perfect, and I'll go above and beyond and pull through. This I can do. All that I'm asking is one perfect moment in time. I'm 17, there are so many things that I can't control. If I start to freak or feel weak, I focus on just one goal. Turn down the panic, attack this routine like it owns my soul. Turn up the music so loud that it swallows us whole. And then there we are, we burn like a star. We're safe inside the world we know. Then suddenly I'm in prep for the climb, and here I go, high in the air. There is a moment just before you start to fall. Live in that one moment. I know that if I can just stick the landing, then I'll know that somehow my life will be fine, and I'll go through the rest of my life understanding what it feels like to shine. The future's full of mysteries, so please let this be mine. My one perfect moment in time.
Next up, please welcome senior Summer St. Ange performing Pure as the Driven Snow.
fresh as a daisy and not a bit crazy. Staying their ways a hard road for hoeing, as rough as a briar, like walking through fire. This world is dark, this world is scary. I've taken some hits, so no wonder I'm wary. It's why I need you. You're as pure as the driven snow. Everyone wants to be like a hero. The cake with the cream, or the doer not dreamer. Well, doing's hard work, but it takes some to change things, like goat's milk to butter, like ice blocks to water. This world goes blind when children are dying. I turn into dust, but you never stop trying. It's why I love you. You're as pure as the driven snow. Cold and clean, swirling over my skin. You cloak me, you soak right in, down to my heart. Everyone thinks they know all about me. They slap me with labels and spell out their fables. You came along and you knew it was lying. You saw the ideal me, and yes, that's the real me. This world is cruel with troubles aplenty. You asked for a reason, I've got 3 and 20 for why I trust you. You're as pure as the driven snow. That's why I trust you. You're as pure as the driven snow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our final senior soloist is performing a piece that she wrote. This is called Bittersweet, and please give a big hand for Michaela Hamilton.
There's a blank open canvas about to be filled with ambitions and futures I'm longing for still. When one door closes, another one opens. At least that's how it works when time's not frozen. It's scary and I'll miss what I've got. What if I get there and realize it's not what I want? And this place I've always known as my whole world fades into a passing colorful blur. 'Cause you are my home, you are my home, and I know that I'll have to let you
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the Joyce Middle School Chorus performing All See the Light and How Far I'll Go. Give them a big round of applause. Thank you. Before we sing, I just want to give a little bit of a backstory of our first piece. When students returned to school after the COVID closure in September of 2020, the national and state guidelines regarding singing were, to say the least, quite stringent. We had to sing outdoors with at least 10 feet of distance between us and wearing masks at all times. I had visions of a spread across the entire football field, trying to sing with masks on during a downpour. My solution was to write a piece of music that required the students not to sing, but to hum. We named it the humming piece. We still had the required distance of 5 feet indoors and still had masks on, but it was better than the alternative. It allowed students to match pitch, to hear harmony, and to feel that music was still alive in the world. Some of the seniors on stage today were part of that chorus. Those days feel like a distant fever dream now, but I thought it would be appropriate to bring back the humming piece, now sung with vowels in the tradition of a classical vocalise, to remind us all of how lucky we are to be singing together. I asked the chorus for suggestions for a new name for this piece. Some answers were wonderful, some were comical, but one stood out to me. We hope you enjoy Whispers of the Past. Before we perform our second selection, I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone for their support of the arts in Woburn Public Schools, including Superintendent of Schools Dr. Matt Crowley, members of the school committee, our principal Dan Rassinen, our curriculum coordinator Sue Tifo, and most importantly, to the parents and guardians of the students who have shown you everything they are learning in art, music, and theater. Tannerfest is a result of all of your support of the arts. I would like to also recognize the seniors in chorus. Today is their final performance on the stage, and I hope that their experiences in chorus, a cappella choir, and the musical have been as fulfilling as my time teaching them has been. Their final chorus performance will be Defying Gravity from Wicked. Next up, we have the Kennedy Middle School, the theater program, Kennedy Middle School, putting together a performance of High School Musical Junior, which will be coming up, so be ready for that. Today, they're going to be performing a few scenes from that, so please give them a big round of applause.
With all those cute boys on the slope? Loser.
Sharpay! But seriously, you're gonna need new shoes.
Well, actually, I did meet a boy.
See, so make with the new stuff, sister.
They threw a New Year's karaoke party for the kids.
Karaoke!
This on? Oh. Let's get one more round of applause for the Kennedy Middle School.
And our next performance will be a scene from our Drama Fest show, Adapted and Destroyed, featuring 2 award winners, Mia Poncia and Kira Doherty, as well as an award-winning painted set.
I'm trying to think where to even begin, because the story of Bouncy Bunny, well, it's complicated. And it's gotten so far away from me that I don't even know what it is anymore. Many of you probably know Bouncy Bunny as this.
Oh yeah! A bunny like me to the extreme! I'm the best bunny ever created! I've got muscles and attitude, and I'm extreme!
Yes, I know. And I know you're very popular, but I don't want to talk about you right now, so please just go.
Ah!
Look, Bouncy Bunny didn't used to be like that. Originally, she was sweet and funny and weird. She was a lot like my mom, which I guess makes sense because my mom created Bouncy Bunny. She never intended it to be a real story, like one that you wrote down and sold in bookstores. It was just a bedtime story she made up. My mom died when I was pretty young, like 10, so I don't really remember a lot about her, but I do remember her bedtime stories, mainly because they were very weird, full of tangents and plot points that I couldn't comprehend, but I loved them anyway because they were so her.
Do the cat in the hat. No, do the very hungry caterpillar. No, wait, I got it. Chicka chicka boom boom.
No, please, no more chicka chicka boom boom. If I have to read that one more time, I'm going to chicka chicka throw up.
Ew, Mom. No, you're not.
I will. I really will. How about I tell you, Bouncy Bunny.
No, Mom, please. Not one of your weird original stories again.
I'm so tired and I have so much work to catch up on. Now, sit down and listen to Bouncy Bunny or else you're not getting any story at all. Once upon a time, there was a bunny whose name was Bouncy Bunny. Bouncy Bunny lived with her mom and dad, and she liked things a certain way.
My name is Bouncy Bunny. I live at 222 Hopping Lane, and that's never gonna change. Ever!
Bouncy Bunny liked things the way they were. It made her feel safe and warm, even when her friends started wearing shorts.
Hey, Bouncy, why are you still wearing pants? Haven't you heard? We're all wearing shorts now.
Yeah, it's like 1,000,000 degrees outside, Bunny. What are you doing?
Oh, I like my pants. And besides, I don't believe it's getting warmer out because I don't believe in global warming. So there.
What? Mom, why is Bouncy Bunny talking about global warming? I told you I don't want anything political before we go to bed.
Just because it's a children's story doesn't mean I have to tone it down for you. You're smart and you should know about what's going on in the world. Now, shh. Throughout her life, Bouncy Bunny refused to change. So when her friends grew up and started playing video games, she just wanted to read the same Jane Austen novel over and over again.
Bouncy, why are you still reading that lame book when you could be playing with us on our awesome Bunny Nintendo?
Yeah, don't you want to race cars with us?
No thanks, friends. I'd rather read about the Dashwood sisters over and over again. I love reading about a time when women had to rely on men for sustenance and shelter, even though they were much smarter and more capable than men were.
And when Bouncy Bunny's friends grew up and went away to college, Bouncy Bunny stayed home.
Bouncy Bunny, are you sure you don't want to go to college? Even community college could give you the experience you need to get a job?
Nope. I'm happy staying here and having you make all my meals for me because I don't like it when things change.
Bouncy Bunny even started taking over her parents' personal affairs because she was worried that they might change too. And she couldn't possibly let that happen.
But Bouncy Bunny, now is a good time to refinance our home. APR has dropped a whole 10 percentage points.
Sorry, Mom, but we've had the same APR financing for the last 10 years, and that's not going to change now. Besides, 5.78 is my favorite number.
Mom, this stuff is way too adult for me. Why are you talking about mortgage rates and Jane Austen novels? And why is her name Bouncy Bunny? She doesn't bounce at all.
Well, it'll all make perfect sense in the end, but you keep interrupting me. Now, can I please finish the story? So, Bouncy Bunny stayed stuck in her ways, wearing the same blue pants and same blue bow tie, even as it went out of style, even as she grew older and her bunny parents died of old age. Bouncy Bunny stayed put.
Staying put's the safest option. Always has been, always will be. That's why I'll never change.
And one day, as she always did, she ate 3 blue ribbon crackers from the top shelf of the pantry with raspberry jam and butter. But on the morning of her 66th birthday, she choked. And since she was alone and old and had no new friends to help her, she died. And no one found her body for 3 days. The end.
What? Mom, that's terrible! You said it would all make sense in the end, and it really, really did not!
What do you mean it didn't make sense? It made perfect sense. What didn't you get?
All of it! I mean, what was the point of it? That I shouldn't wear pants because one day I'll eat a cracker and die?
No, it's that even though change is scary, not changing is even scarier. So embrace change. Don't be Bouncy Bunny.
Mom, I'm 6. Why are you making me think of the stuff right before I go to bed?
Because I wanted to tell a story that would put me to sleep, okay? Sorry, I'm just a weirdo. Got a weird momming, okay? Now go to bed.
But Mom...
Listen, tomorrow I'll tell you a real story from a real book, but for tonight, that's all I got. I love you, I love you, I love you, but for tonight,
It's good night.
that's right, my Mary Berry. Good night.
Our next monologue is an original monologue based off of a song written and performed by Charles Johnson. Thou standeth before the wizard council today to see that the crimes be weighed and proper punishment be doled. Should the council find you guilty, we shall see no choice but to sentence you to banishment. Now, let this sorcerer's trial begin. Unfortunately, we have recently added a lawyer wizard to the council, and apparently we can't do the theatrics because of legal reasons. So let this sorcerer's trial begin. Our first piece of evidence against this so-called defendant is that a witness claimed that he came to the town like a midwinter storm. Clause Z, Section 35, Line 8, of the Wizard's Tome of Appropriate Weathers states that a midwinter storm is strictly prohibited and one should only be limited to a mild rainstorm. That is one demerit. In addition to this, our defendant, no one knows his real name, but he is commonly known by the alias Cotton-Eyed Joe. The second witness, claimed that without Cotton-Eye Joe, they would have been married a long time ago. Clause H, Section 35, Line 2 of the Wizardly Marriage Logs states that no magical third party should interrupt a marriage on account of it being a low blow. Our third piece of evidence against the defendant isn't entirely illegal, but a song written about him gets in the Wizard Council's heads a lot and is frankly quite annoying. With all that said, all the evidence has been laid on the board, and we may return to the theatrics! All the evidence has been seen, and we have found the defendant guilty! Begone, foul demon, Cotton-Eyed Joe! Thou shouldst have been banished many moons ago! From whence thou came, there thou shalt go! I seal thee away, Cotton-Eyed Joe!
So let's give it up one more time for Charles Johnson. And our next performance will be Stupid with Love from Mean Girls.
Okay, guys, this is AP Calculus, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let me know if you're here. Quino Sonia?
Here.
Coco Glenn?
Here.
Ganatra Carnapria?
Word. Also, I'm going by Kevin this year.
Great, me too. Heron Katie? Here, sorry I'm late. Omen Shane?
Here when you need me, baby.
No, Samuel's Aaron.
Here. Hey, I'm Aaron.
Me, Katie.
Are you new?
Yeah, I moved here so I could have human friends. All right, let's dive right in, friends. Chapter 1, limits and their properties. What the heck are limits, you say? If I write out the equation, the limit as x approaches 2 of x plus 1, the function is what we're taking the limit of, x equals 3. That's right. Actually, let's try another one. Find k for which the following value exists. For the value to exist, we must cancel...
K equals -3.
Yes!
Damn, girl!
Wow! Are you trying to make the rest of us feel dumb?
I'm not trying to, it's just kind of happening.
Okay. Challenge accepted. I guess I'm gonna have to play at your level. Oh, like how J.R. Smith got better when LeBron... 3 over 0 is undefined. Jinx.
Our next performance will be a monologue performed by Sophia Kickless.
He said you have to study and learn so that you can make up your own mind about history and everything else. You can't make up an empty mind. Stop your mind! Stop your mind! It is your house of treasure and no one in the world can interfere with it. If you won the Irish Week and bought a house that needed furniture, will you fill it with bits and pieces of rubbish? Your mind is your house. And if you fill it with rubbish from the cinemas, it will rot in your head. You might be poor, your shoes might be broken, but your mind is your house.
Performance will be I See Stars from Mean Girls.
All right, do we have our contestants for Spring Fling King and Queen on stage here right now? Great. First off, I would just like to say that you are all winners, and I could not be happier that the school year is ending. And now, the winner of Spring Fling King is Shane Oman!
Janice, can I talk to you?
Busy.
Janice, can I please talk to you?
Busy making out with my date.
Ew.
And the winner of Spring Fling Queen is Caddy Heron!
What?
You've got to be kidding me.
Wow, I'm pretty sure most of you voted for me because you thought I pushed someone in front of a bus.
Not your fault.
Which is terrible.
Not your fault. Don't apologize.
You're right, I won't. But what I will apologize for is the way I treated my friend Janice. I lied to you and I left you out. And if you don't want to be friends anymore, I understand.
You know, it really isn't required of you to make a speech.
Almost done, I promise. You know, when I first moved here, I wanted you all to like me so bad. I thought I had to change myself to fit in. We all do that sometimes, I think. But looking down at you guys from up here, I wish you could see it. You're awesome.
Really, most people just take the crown and go.
Crown, right? Here in this light, could be platinum. Actually, it's kind of dumb. I mean, why can't we all just share it? Here, take it. Now I'm your babe.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone. That concludes our Tannerfest this year.